Time to execute. No more excuses. We live in a world where millions of people have great ideas, dreams, goals, plans, and possibilities. Every day, millions dream of greatness. About starting a business, writing a book, recording their first song, losing weight, and transforming their lives. But for every dreamer, only a fraction of percentage ever see those dreams realized. Why? The answer is simple, yet profound. Action. Deliberate dedication to execution. Too many people are killing their dreams with a litany of excuses they are so bent on giving as to why they cannot achieve it. You? Don't be like them. The difference between a dream and a legacy is execution. Action is a force that cannot be denied, that which it chases after. You can set the most ambitious goals, have the most detailed plans. You can craft the most vivid vision board. You can journal for hours about where you want to go in life, what you want to be, and what you'd like to achieve. But if you lack to take action towards achieving your goals, nothing changes. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, once said, "To me, ideas are worth nothing unless executed. They are just a multiplier. Execution is worth millions." Let that sink in. It's not the brilliance of your idea that matters. It's the actions you take to bring that idea to life. That's the engine of success. To succeed and achieve your goals, you must execute irrespective of how you feel or the obstacles on the way. Action is the magic attribute that clears obstacles and breaks down walls. Without action, there would be no Apple, no Google, no Facebook, no Tesla, no UBA Bank, no Dangote Cement, no Kosharis Motors, no Toyota, no Inison Motors, no Nollywood. Without action, nothing manifests and becomes a reality. Every great story of success begins with someone who said, "Enough dreaming. It's time to move." Your case cannot be different. Action has been the game changer since time began. Your situation does not matter in the game of success. In fact, your refusal to take action towards your goals is a decision itself. No matter how much you fantasize and talk about your dreams, goals, and plans, without the definitive decision to act, all your talk is a waste of time. The chasm between your dream and its achievement is action. Forceful, deliberate, determined execution. Les Brown, the legendary motivational speaker and author, once said, "You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great." And that's the truth. Only actions move you towards greatness. Everything else is bullshit. What is it you dream of doing and becoming? Take the leap. Launch into the deep. Take the first step in uncertainty. It was Martin Luther King that said, "Take the first step. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step." The beautiful thing about success is that everyone that has become great started as a novice. The difference between them and you is that they took action from where they were with what they had, in the belief that they are going to get better every step of the way. Taking action doesn't mean you know exactly what to do. It doesn't mean you have figured out what you do if things don't go your way. No. It means you believe enough in your dream you are willing to learn along the way. Perfection is not a prerequisite for success. It is a myth. Motion is. Remember Newton's law of inertia? An object at rest stays at rest, unless acted upon by a force. Progress is born in motion, not in waiting. Doing guarantees growth, not planning. Execution guarantees expertise, not the accumulation of knowledge. Know this, in the beginning, we're all average. And here's the good news. You meet minimum requirement. Right now, you are average. And average is the minimum requirement. And that's good news. It's your your responsibility to bring your dream to reality, and the wall between you and your desired life is action. Massive, consistent execution. Tom Bilyeu, founder of Impact Theory, once said, "Only action matters. If you want to accomplish something, take massive action every single day." Inaction kills more dreams than failure ever will. And fear is the inhibitor. I know you know what to do to make your dreams and goals a reality. But why aren't you doing it? Why are you not taking the actions you know to take? Ladies and gentlemen, as I have come to know and experience, fear and feeling unqualified are the deadliest factors hindering people from taking actions towards their dreams. What are you afraid of? That you are not yet qualified? That you don't have enough skills and knowledge and experience to champion your course and make your goals a reality? Well, here's the good news. As Henri Cartier-Bresson said, "Your first 10,000 photographs are yours." We are reminded by this quote that at the beginning, we're all terrible at whatever we venture to do, and every step we take makes us better than our previous version. The Stoics knew this too. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, once wrote, "In your actions, don't procrastinate." In other words, humans are prone to procrastinate rather than take action to fulfill their dreams. You are more likely to procrastinate except you force yourself to act. They knew that fear and feeling unqualified will cause you to make every possible excuse to not take action. I know that taking action is scary, because the struggle is sure, but success is not guaranteed. It's not certain. And guess what? Failure is certain in your pursuit to bring your dreams into reality. What if I start and I fail? So what? That's a part of the reward in executing. You are not the first. Failing is the standard procedure to success. Failure only becomes permanent when you quit. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before perfecting the electric light bulb. Before founding Kentucky Fried Chicken, Colonel Harlan Sanders was told no 1,009 times by restaurant owners when he tried to get them to serve his fried chicken recipe. President Buhari failed 3 attempts before he finally won the presidential election to become the president of Nigeria in 2015. Before Sylvester Stallone made it to Hollywood, he failed 80 auditions trying to get a role. He didn't give up, but rather wrote his own movie, played the major role in the movie, Rocky Balboa. And today, he is one of Hollywood's biggest stars. The legendary Michael Jordan missed more than 9,000 shots, lost almost 300 games. 26 times he was trusted to take the game-winning shot, and he missed. Michael Jordan did not win any championship in his first 7 years in the NBA, but that didn't stop him. And eventually, because he has failed so much, he won 6 championships and a host of other career trophies to his credit, making him the greatest NBA player of all time. If Cosmas Maduka had not failed in his first business of selling auto spare parts and taken action to start his car dealership business, Kosharis Motors, in 1977, he would not have been lucky to be among those granted license by the Buhari Idiagbon-led government in 1982 when he made his huge breakthrough. If Bishop David Oyedepo had not taken action to pursue his dream in his one-room apartment, there would not have been Winners Chapel worldwide. Success is not reserved for the brightest, the most talented, the smartest, the most gifted, or the most privileged. It is reserved for those who decide, with grit and resolve, to execute consistently, even in the midst of fear.
Well, I have never attempted nor accomplished anything big in my life before. Great, it means you qualify. You are average. Les Brown was labeled educable mentally retarded meaning he had no capacity to learn, but he went ahead to become one of the greatest motivational speakers and author of all time. Henry Ford, who revolutionized the automobile industry, once said, "You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do." It's not what you plan to do that shapes your life, it's what you actually do. You are not rewarded by life for what your dreams and goals and plans are, but for your result. And result is only produced by actions. Relentless execution. Don't be part of the billions of people waiting for the right mood, the flawless conditions, the perfect timing. Perfect conditions rarely come. Success demands that you move in spite of imperfections, in spite of limitations, in spite of unreadiness, in spite of lack of qualification. You move no matter what the odds are. You move, period. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, faced rejection from dozens of jobs, including KFC. Yet he said, "You should learn from your competitor, but never copy. Copy, and you die." A teacher can only point out the door. You must walk through it. And that's it. I can only do so much to provoke you to act, but that's all I can do. The decision to take the first step is still yours. The door is open. The plan is drawn. The vision is clear. Now you must execute. There will be fear. There will be doubt. There will be discouragements. There will be drudgery. There will be uncertainty. There will be inertia. That's normal. But never let fear of imperfection rob you of the power of progress. Elon Musk, the man who defied industry, said, "I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. Not to dream extraordinary things, but to choose it, to act on it." You see, action is the great equalizer. It levels the playing field between the genius and the ordinary, between the privileged and the underdog, between the visionary and the doer. And sometimes it's not even about taking the right action. It's just about taking some action. Because movement creates momentum. Momentum births clarity, and clarity fuels greatness. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player to ever grace the court, said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, others make it happen." Which one are you? Will you be the one who dreams in silence, or the one who executes in faith? The decision to act is not a one-time choice. It's daily. It's waking up and saying, "I don't feel ready, but I'm moving anyway. I don't have all the answers, but I'm not standing still. I don't know what the result would be, but I am moving nonetheless." Because stagnation is a slow death, and hesitancy is a silent thief. Seneca once wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is the judgment that what you want is more important than your fears. Courage is motion in the midst of fear. As Marianne Radmacher said, courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." And that's it. If you want to succeed, you have to get up again tomorrow after failing today and execute, knowing you are becoming better and stronger and faster with every step you take. There's someone out there right now, less skilled than you, less intelligent than you, less giftings than you, less opportunities than you, with fewer resources than you, building the dream that you had because they acted. I had always wanted to start a YouTube channel that will help people find the path to success in their endeavors, but it took me 3 years to start. I made excuses as to how I would edit my videos. How do I create the contents? Who will help me? And then, while listening to Tom Bilyeu, he said, "Nobody is coming to help you, and execution is the game of success." I made the decision to execute, and here I am, already doing it and getting better at it. Action separates the winners from the watchers, the creators from the critics, the fulfilled from the frustrated. So, today, let the decision be made. No more delays, no more excuses, no more TV, no more procrastination. Let today be the day you declare, "I'll do it or die." Today, you start. Today, you launch. Today, you build. Today, you write. Today, you film. Today, you speak. Today, you record. Today, you begin. Because success will never come to the most talented. It will come to the one that executed the most. So, what will you do right now? Will you act? Will you become the person who doesn't just dream, but executes? Because the world is not changed by plans. It is changed by people who move. Remember, action is the foundational key to all success. Pablo Picasso. Dreams don't work unless you do. John C. Maxwell. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. William Butler Yeats. Whatever is working, someone is working it. Bishop David Oyedepo. Execution is the engine of success. Start your engine now. If you are inspired by this video, like, share, subscribe to this channel, and follow our Lessons of Life series for more inspiring experience.